far in the tournament as the only map SKADE have picked has been Inferno, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll be getting into Train, and well, I'm ready to see their T side, and we're gonna be seeing it immediately with the game live right now. So, well, we'll see how they do here on this map. What forces us into our third map for sure, which, if I'm not mistaken, would be Nuke.
Yes. This is typically a map that SKADE have been winning. At least in terms of, well, against Nexus previously. They have played best of threes before, a very long time ago. But then again, Mirage was the only map that Nexus was able to take from the side of SKADE. And now with the current positioning from the side of Nexus, they seem to be geared more towards an A push of some kind, where the real challenge is going to be over towards on Pop Dog and towards on Ivy as well.
Yeah, the T side so far doesn't look to set up for a slow take towards that A bomb. So obviously they've got the time to change things up. But I like Rainwaker having that smoke in Ivy, as well as Duplicate as well having a bit of utility. So they're ready to try and like do whatever they need here to get that A bomb site and hold on to it. But Nexus, they're taking their sweet time here, and that might just cost them. And now utility starts to come in into the CT side, surely responding with some of their own. 30 seconds on the T side to make their way out. Looking for the first frag will be Spelling, trying to do some damage in Pop Dog, but taking a lot more in return here. Has to be so careful as the T side swarming outside. As 70 comes in, to Pop Dog, swings in, says hi, and Wazel and I am finding a few frags as well. Raga as well. Everyone getting a piece of the cake here as the T side just swarm over that A side. That is not what I'm expecting out of it. As we get that, and we see with over 30 seconds left, the CT side, they had a utility, they had smokes about the T side aim on them, like on point as they get that pistol one.
It's always risky using smokes early on when you're on the pistol, because you really want to be using those smokes for like the post-plan situations, for the retakes, for everything. But if those don't come in, it's going to be really, really difficult. I will say though, with Nexus actually taking the first round, a little bit of an early lead here, they're not completely powerless up against SKADE on Train, but the last couple times it has gone to overtime, and ooh,
wow,
that's have to get to overtime to clutch those final games out, and well, seeming to start even better this time around.
Ooh, Deslog just forced off by the Mac-10 and into the waiting arms of a few more players in Ivy. It's not really going the way of the Force. 5 Spelling, that's a nice shot. Running back and still hitting the head. Raga has his head chopped off of him, but are there going to be any more casualties? The T side walk in, Spelling still has one. BTN is the next man to go down, and well, still one more there. And oh, the tag connects the Jello down to 7 or 9 HP there.
Oh, the multi
dangerous territory. The Molly thankfully doesn't walk away from it. The T side, they gotta be careful here, especially now the spam. Oh no, 70 is going to take him down. Rainwaker, he had the exact position. Spell, and look at this. It's dangerous moving in. That IM has found the frag, and Rainwaker, the Deagle, is dangerous. The potential is big with this one.
2-1-5. No way that they're able to clutch this one back. And well, first option's already been found, and Rainwaker, you will take both of them. SKADE 2-on-5 with a Scout and a Deagle to do the heavy lifting. They come back from getting run over on the pistol round to at least show that they can still fight. Nexus got a little bit too comfortable, I believe. Starting to hunt down all those frags, and
that's insane. How? Like, you consider it was Rainwaker with the Deagle just shooting under the train that gives them that chance. Like, if they get the bomb down, they gotta chill far back and wait, but they have to go for the bomb plan, and well, the Deagle just swings in and saves that CT side of SKADE. That is quite something. I know, a little totem drop, but apparently there seems to be 2 players waiting in Pop Dog, and well, 2-on-2 with the weapons on the CT side. I don't have to tell you who's going to be favored in that fight, do I?
Really? Cement's not going to be offering too much success, and the rest of Nexus is so far apart with just Deagles. Don't favor them. And no utility either. Raga will get taken down towards on long as well, leaving only Cello. So, It's a good first shot, though, but not much more than that. SKADE right back in towards it. 2 rounds in a row, this time keeping 4 players alive. And they're starting to build up that CT side. The moment they get those ops out, this could be a decisive, decisive winning spree. I'm curious to see how they're going to be holding out on B, however. Because if you're playing it right, you only need 1 person there, and the rest can stack on towards on A. Looks like Dennis, he's going to be the one really in charge of be on his own. If he's pushing aggressively, he does get a first one, and Rainwaker as well. This is a really good start. They're up against Glocks, so it is a lot easier to get away with this kind of stuff, but still, the audacity.
Yeah, it's just the T side being taken down, and well, Final Man will follow the rest of his team to the grave as SKADE, they, like, I want to see the CT side get themselves, like, immediately rolling and just showing us signs of life here. That first map, it was close, like, you got 16-10, it's not a bad score on the mapping of Nexus, and now SKADE, they have to, like, dominate the CT side, in my opinion. Like, even if they might have a decent T side, they need to get a lot, or everyone just firing off immediately, because Zello...
First up.
Yeah. We know he's more than good enough, or good with those weapons. And he's got quite a lot of chances to fire off in this map. Made for Opers. So, him and Dennis Law. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with those two.
So far, Nexus is applying pressure towards all the different areas. IAM actually goes for that fight and does win it out. They do know that it's potentially, or there has been another one there previously, but he will win that fight too. All right, man advantage now for Nexus.
Wow, that second shot.
Yeah, they still have a lot of chances to go wherever they really want to. I mean, there's no pressure on them just yet. Lots of Dennis Law is going to be applying to them. IAM still goes for more frags. 3 for him so far. Oof, it's brutal. Dominant sides.
Yeah, they have been taken down to a single man, and nothing done by him, so at least goes to show the T side that they are ready for this map here. Even if it is individuals popping off, it is more than a viable strat here, but well, we'll see how it works out in the long run. I'm sure the CT side can adapt easily to these kinds of things, and apparently a T side timeout coming out, okay.
Yeah. They might be a little bit more worried at the fact that SKADE, they didn't really need a bonus round. They only had an MP9 from like the anti-ecos, and that was it. They all had M4s beyond that anyway. Now the AWP comes into play for the first time for SKADE, which is going to be a real difficult thing to worry about, considering, you know, Dennis Law being quite the capable opper when at least he's a lot more calm. He's I think he's like better at holding angles than most. So if things go bad and they run towards his crosshair, could almost guarantee the early frags to go his way.
Yeah, we'll see. As now the ops coming up from both teams here. Gonna see some kind of a chance here for SKADE to basically reset Nexus, or kind of reset them, not really. And I like the aggression immediately. Look at how, like, they're moving, like, in unison. You see one of them now going extremely aggressive towards Popdog, and the second one just as aggressive in Olaf. And now, I think Auction's moved into a main, if my eyes don't deceive me. But the T side, they're displaying quite far away here. And now, Spellin will be tested in Popdog, but no real fights coming in, just the legs being shown to him for a second. As the T side of Nexus Gaming is still not really sure where they want to go here, or where they want to end up.
He needs to rotate back and forth constantly. Needs to pick up the best position to hold down the fort. Can't get blocked up by a utility very early on. Ooh, this time Spellin does best. And now Nexus with the man disadvantage.
Yeah, CTs, they've got 40 seconds here, and well, chance to shut down the T side, but now utility starts coming in. It's going to be an absolute brawl. The nades to chase down Spellin. Doesn't manage to escape, but look at where Ragas made his way. This could be huge. Did he get spotted, Spellin?
Don't think he did.
Did he spot him? it looks like he kind of did, but Raga, he's walking in. There's got to be another man still around the green train area as he walks in. He's not going to spot him just yet. He's not sure where the player is, but Spellin... Oh, he's not ready. He is not ready for this. And Raga, he's going to find an easy frag here. Looking for the next one on Rainwaker. He's stepping up with 2 frags of his own. And the CT side have found themselves around number 4 there, despite Raga finding a good flank there. He was not ready for the second man.
He didn't even look for it. I mean, he was too preoccupied, and you know, there is a player towards here. I have to kill him. That's basically the thought process. He didn't get didn't set himself enough time to really look around towards the bomb site, see if he could potentially spot a little bit more. Ended up costing his team in the end. This fact that he's actually got behind there, it's also going to be very worrying for the side of SKADE.
Yeah, it really has to be.
A little bit more Ivy aggression this time around. They haven't really pressured it too much. There was a little bit on the beginning of the pistol round, but not much since then. But this will actually decide which one will go towards another eco round first. It's been a tug of war, force buys in both teams, showing signs of struggle. SKADE in terms of utility and Nexus in terms of firepower. What? There should be anything. Rainwaker. Oh?
Well, Spellin is the man to find the first frag in Pop Dog. He's been fairly okay at it so far. I'm the CT Skull 4 rounds. Well, a few of those have been, or he's been alive there and doing his job in Pop Dog, but it's going to be Ivy tested like I mentioned earlier on, and now we'll see how many frags the CT side can get. There's Rainwaker, only good for a single at the time, but still, the CTs, they're in the advantage currently as, well, they make rotations. Gel tag down to 19 there. And the T side are getting ready to go towards that A side, but looks like, well, I don't think we're frozen. No? Did everyone just stop? I see the timer going on, but there we go.
We're back. Go TV had a little bit of an issue. But that's okay, we didn't get to see it, but the bomb has basically been dropped out in the open. Spelling potentially finds a knife here. Oh, he didn't even go for it. Wasn't even tempted. But Jello will look to try to hold on towards his AWP. Spellin already knows where he is and already hunting him down. If he survives this, it'll be quite a miracle considering the positioning for everyone else, but takes one man with him before he falls. On Nexus, they had a good start, got 2 good rounds in. But now, it's starting to slip away again. So they'll need to go for an eco. Now, try to get another buy-in. I don't think they've planted the bomb once.
I don't think so either. I'm pretty sure
they got close in the second follow-up round off the pistol, but still shut down by Rainwaker shooting the Deagle underneath the train. Yeah, sounds about right. It's putting a very big hole to their economy. Oh boy.
Yeah, there's a lack of weaponry. It goes to show the CT side they've got things under control for now. I mean, obviously still don't know how long that will last. There's a T side going for another eco here. Or more like a half-life, but an eco still. As buys coming in the next round. And 2 CTs holding that B-bomb, so they should be able to hold on to this Dennis with the long range up. Probably going to pick up at least one of these plays and leave duplicate with the AK and try to take down a few more, but we'll see if they end up struggling here in the end. If the bombing goes down, that's going to give the T-side finally a bit of something to be happy about. And now they're going to make their way out towards that side. Dennis Law takes down one. The bomb is going down here, and it sure will. Okay, has found one. Spellin has come in to help them, but the grenade is going out, and it's going to be down to a single man to do anything. But, like you would guess, it's not going to be too much for him. As the defuse comes in, CTs get themselves another one on the board. 6-1, or 6-2 here. And 4 players survived. The CT side of SKADE, you can see they're starting to get a bit of economy going on. Dennis Law nearing 10k, Duplicate 7. Everyone else hanging around the 3-4k mark as well.
Only really sacrificing the one player on that B bomb site, but the bomb has allowed them to get an op with full utility and full armor. Some say it was worth it. But now, it's a real uphill battle coming along where SKADE, they have built up an incredible amount of money, especially on Dennis Law. They can just be saving, or they can be forcing up following following rounds anyway, no matter really what happens. It looks like Duplicates actually wanted to go for a little bit of aggressive peek. Dennis Law also joining here. This could apply pressure early on if it goes the way of SKADE. Oh boy.
But the boost, that's creative.
That's
and IM
incredible.
finally walking up once again. Spell on the quick on the flank. Has found another frag over that CT side, but well,
Never seen
to go
that.
for a retake of the B bomb site. Yeah, that's not something you basically ever see. The offset aimbot. Right, because that's a tight gap to hit, and well, he's definitely showing off his aim there, finding another frag onto a 3-on-3. This B bomb site is a bit easier to retake than the A side, in my opinion, at least. Like, if the D side can't get towards, like, post-plant positions, which currently they're not really doing that well, Rainmaker's picking them off one by one, but IM on the 3 frags already will be shot down by the bomb. It can be defused in peace here, but the lack of kit and BTN swinging will find him the frag in the round for the Nexus Gaming side. As the T side do get themselves a bit more. And well, right now it's just, yeah, you can see it's just rounds, like, in the middle of SKADE's dominance on the CT side.
Yeah, it's been pistol, 3 rounds SKADE, a round for Nexus, then 3 rounds SKADE again, and then another round for Nexus. And if it's going to keep on going that way, well, it's not going to be too fantastic for the side of Nexus. Because, you know, not really giving yourself too much of a buffer zone on that T side, or for the upcoming CT side, which is really where you need the biggest buffer imaginable to set up your incoming economy. So they're really looking for a couple of extra rounds to really boost them forward. Potentially also close out on the second map of this best of 3. This is the upper bracket final. These teams have been proving themselves so far. Been able to knock out a lot of the opposition very, very efficiently as well. They are basically guaranteed at least a 3rd place finish already, but now the fighting to who gets first.
Yeah, looking at one of these 2 teams to get themselves into the grand finals here. It's gonna be interesting to see which one does make it. I mean, still, a loser has another chance at it tomorrow. But, well, that is still for tomorrow. Again, he's just going for that jump shot time and time again. Spell, and he's waiting to catch him. Now the spam comes in. It's gonna be tickling him a bit there. The nade, though, that's gonna be a nice one. But doing significantly less than I thought. It's just gonna be a tease like goal with the nades. Never seem to work when you mention them. It's going to be dull.
It's also a massive advantage if you manage to win this one early up. Ooh,
oh, I like the spell and changing the angle he's playing there. Just to catch out the jump. He's caught into IM's tricks there. It's not going to work that for too much. Along with the molly, though, will do exactly that. It will catch out the CT side in return. 40 seconds left on the T side. Looking at the positions, you would expect them heading towards that A side. The flashbang down pops still, and no one following up on the CTs. They're gonna start to guess here what is happening. Like, they're gonna make some kind of a move here. You can see one play towards that B side, another flashbang down Pop Dog, and the time starting to go real low here, swinging out from Pop Dog. The T side find the trade immediately. Over the next one, the D side start to swarm over, but Rainwaker, he's standing tall under the green train, finding 2 frags already. Shallow does trade, but still, IM, he needs to go big here. He needs to find the frag of the spell immediately, otherwise his teammate is in a lot of trouble, and already the time so low. It is looking like another round here for the side of SKADE. 1-on-3 with an AWP, but Zerlo hits the first shot with Duplicate. It's their trade. The D side will fall once again.
The CT just shut down over towards Pop Dog is really putting a massive thorn in the side of Nexus. Not able to get anywhere near towards the bomb site without constantly having to turn around and worry about the possibility of just a swing. It is a little bit too much to really care about. And well, with another pistol round now for Nexus coming through. I was actually going for the easiest of times so far. Like I was trying to mention previously, the one who wins this, the entire best of 3, is going to have a much easier time tomorrow. Because then you only need to play one, that's the grand final. And if you aren't... Oh my lord.
That's a mow down here in this round. And it's going to continue being that way. I am in a 1-on-5, already being tagged down by the AWP, and apparently Dinosaur did spot the leg shot coming in. But look at the CT side frags! Rainwaker and Spell on 16 frag and 13 on them respectively. All the T side, they've got no one above 10 kills. I am nearly there, but
yeah, it's been their game so far. They did they did a 2v5 clutch to really propel them in towards this.
Oh, yeah, almost forgot about that one. That was insane. Rainmaker 3k with the Eagle. And was it...
Spellin with 2k with a Scout.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think it was Spellin. Yeah, but, well, you remember that a bit better than me, apparently.
Oh, Denny.
Oh, Dennis, you mentioned he's a bit... you think he's a bit better at holding angles, but I mean, he wants to go aggressive there, apparently.
Yeah, he has been... He has been getting, like, outflashed and outpositioned at the side of Nexus lately, especially with that boost, if you remember back to, like, 2 rounds ago. Nexus picked up their third. They boost over the initial walls did propel them over towards that position. Then he's once again getting pressured, so he needs to fall back with the assistance from his team. But he does actually get taken down by IM. Speaking of players with impact, he's definitely been one of them so far. Another opening frag for the tally.
Oh, the T side. They've got themselves the advantage, but Oxygen, he's still here, and he's got a teammate to support him as the T side are starting to make moves. But in Ivy as well, there's going to be Rainmaker. You can see the MP9 finding a frag, and well, Pop Dog Spell, and he's always here. He never moves. He's just here until he either takes an L or the T side just be completely outdone from the round. He's gone for the push once, could go for it once again here, but the T side now 30 seconds left again. Time their enemy headed towards that B side, and Oxygen immediately removes the first man. Look at the next one as they slowly swing into him, and the off-hook shell is right there around the corner, missing a shot. Look at the next one to pull off, is not there. And Oxygen is going to pick himself up 4k defending that B side, and it is just the easiest 1, 2, 3. And well, we could be looking at a fourth here for Nexus game if we keep follow the if we follow the script.
Yeah, it could. They don't have the utility for it, but or like the equipment for it at all. Hardly any armor. Jello needs to play reserve to be able to get that up, and they're going for a full buy on round number 14, which means if you lose that round, going towards the final round of the half with almost nothing in your bank account. So far, SKADE look very geared and look very prepared. Rainwaker with an absolute shutdown towards Ivy. First time you've seen Nexus even pressure towards it, he gets a quick 4k because of it.
Well, look at the frag. We're 13 rounds in, he got 21.
21 and 5. How?
I have no
clue. Getting like so many
that just
doubles.
goes to show this is a SKADE pick coming out here.
Oh yes.
I remember I was not expecting this kind of dominance coming out from them. Like Inferno, I was expecting they're probably gonna have a gonna be favored in that one if they were to or would have picked it. But they have been preparing train here. They've been hiding it so far and waiting for the matches to come out against the better teams. I guess they've just been waiting for Nexus. They're waiting for their match, and now they're outclassing them here on a train. And IM apparently just drops down the ladder spell, and not even seeing him drop down.
Yeah. Well, okay. Opening fires going the way of Nexus this time around. A little bit delayed, but still definitely in favor of them. IM been quiet no, exactly. He hasn't been quiet at all. He's been the loudest one in terms of Nexus at all. The rest of his team really need to step up to get close to him. Now Denny, he's going to be the only one left alive, and he has so much money to play with, he might as well go for the retake, considering this the semi-last, or the penultimate round. He's going to be trying to push for a 1v4. It doesn't exactly look favorable, but then again, a 1vx never does, and Jello holds that angle. So they at least get themselves a fourth now on the side of Nexus. 1 round too late, but timeout also going to be coming in. I'm guessing from Nexus.
Yeah, they're not having that great of a time so far here, but this is like I want to say, this is a normal looking scoreline on the T side of Train, but if you look at the rounds they've gotten, it's been very, very, miscellaneous, one every now and then. And that's not really giving you any sort of confidence.
Not
only that, but the final round here, it's still a bit weird.
The rounds that they won, they were, dominant as well. They weren't like they were close calls and with, a 1vx. They barely scraped it together. No, they were full-on, 4 players alive, good entry frags, good smokes, but immediately shut down the round afterwards.
Yeah, it's like the plays that work, they work, but SKADE, they're just so ready for basically everything else. So, I don't know, it's a bit iffy here from the side of Nexus right now, but either way, they'll still be looking for round number 5, and they have the chance here as And as well, I like the confidence, I like the aggression, the nades.
Oh
Look
my
at how
lord.
much damage is being done. Cemented down to 16, spell and holds mouth, one around the corner, gets 1-2, and nearly a third where Raga survives at 2 HP and BTN removes a spell in there. The aim and aggression, that is huge from the CT side. They have caught out this T side by a huge margin, and it's got to be a clean round here. 4 plays surviving for SKADE as they get round number 11 in the first half.
Oh, now we're looking for a massive response from Nexus. This is a difficult round to really get through with. It is not exactly the easiest turnaround to begin. Though we have seen SKADE do it, and we have seen a very good CT side on the side of Nexus before, just never on train. I mean, last time they played Mirage, that was really when they had an 11-4 up against a team like Fate, but then again, SKADE is a little bit above that as well. They managed to win this and managed to take it towards on, I believe, Nuke is the last one. It's going to be a really tough time for both of these teams because, well, they are very, very good at their CT sides, as clearly demonstrated here.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Rainmaker's on 22 still. Like, that's insane.
We've played 15 rounds. He's gotten a multi-kill in 8 of them.
Yeah, yikes, that's not going to bode well for the CT side of Nexus here, and you can see Shello finding a single frag, but the T side already double entry, and there's his third duplicate just easily tapping a BT, and he tried to hide his face, but, I mean, even if he's turned around, apparently the Glock is just still too accurate when placed in the right hands. Looking for the frags, coming in for that retake of Nexus into 2-on-4. This pistol round could be the one that gives them a chance back in this match, but if they don't get this one, it'll be a tough task, and well, it already is when Duplicate still with the Glock. He's going so close. He's so scrappy, but what is that? He just spams the Glock and gets headshots.
It's been so many individuals stepping up from the side of SKADE. They have Rainwaker and Spell and just to hold things down on the CT side. Now they have Duplicate to pin the aggression to them. So, with everything basically on the line now for Nexus, they went for a force spike because they don't have anything else. If they went for an eke out, they'd still be waiting one more round anyway. Lost mode is not in their favor. So they have to go for a force here. Looking for a miracle. Looking for a little bit better results. But considering the fact that SKADE had to do a 2-on-5 to pull it off, might get really, really difficult.
Really, might the nades apparently finding a frag. That's the bomb dropped, isn't it? No, never mind. I was thinking about looking at the map. I saw the bomb right on him, but apparently I was mistaken there. But looking at the frags, the Deagle gets one more here. BTN is still able to get a bit more damage, and well, Nexus in a decent position considering the weapons they have here and the man advantage. It's not an impossible task, but I need to play this extremely well if they want to get the T side. You can see them circling around towards that B-bomb side right now, but
yeah, if they keep applying pressure everywhere, not exactly a clear answer for Nexus to be holding with most of their players. Retakes are a possibility, but they don't really have the equipment to.
Oh, that's a big shot there.
It's a very good tag. Every tag you can get is another opportunity for the Deagles to come on through, but with everything being shut down now by the side of SKADE, leaving everything up to Cement, and well, he might be able to do something. He's pushing really aggressively, trying to get close towards at least the AK. He has spotted the head, but that was like a pixel. Not going to be able to do too much. They're playing so far away. They know they don't have kits.
Yeah, the Cement, look at this. Oh, I was going to say, look at this. He might have a shot off, but no, it's the scat from Dennis Law. I think he's on the 13 here right now, only needing 3 more to force us into our third map of a nuke, which is going to be quite interesting to see here. If we, I mean, currently we are looking like we are on the trajectory towards that third and final map here. Because why not? Just add it to it. SKADE pulling off a possible reverse sweep in the series.
It's going to be clinging on this round. Taking out a bomb plant, at least it's going to be another lifeline, but then you're asking for a... Actually, no, they don't need bomb plant. I'm looking at the wrong side right now. But Nexus, they're going to be trying to claw things back with just USBSs. Not the best start. Raga, and then it, oh Jesus, long range with just UMPs and SMG. Oh lord, it's a meltdown.
The CT side just being cut through like a hot knife through butter here. This T side making it look very easy in a round like this, which, well, it goes to show they've got themselves in a good position and everyone's feeling comfortable. Everyone's walking up. Well, Nexus, they seem clueless and lost here on the train.
Haven't had a chance to get going. T side looked sloppy. They got around. They immediately got countered on that strategy. Next time, it's not been a good look for them so far. Well, Cement not gonna have to do too much against the UMP that close and personal. 25 now for Rainwaker, considering that we only have had what 18 rounds of play. It's almost a kill and a half each round. Almost, I say very generously.
Also, yeah, also he was on top of the scoreboard for SKADE in the first. Now 20 frags, the only one who hit 20 on the seat or on the side of SKADE in that match as well. So he's the consistent right now for the side of SKADE, and well, goes to show he's ready. He wants us to do that third map, and well, now is the chance to do so. 14-4, 10-round lead, and well, at this point it would have to be a loss from SKADE rather than a win from Nexus for this to be a 2-0 at this point.
Boy. Trades go back and forth, trades.
Yeah, a few trades keep coming in. And put us in a 4-on-4. The CT side, it's good that they get that frag, but why is Raga on the op and not Cello?
Positioning, maybe? Well, maybe I had a good chance to get in their opening frag. Haven't had a chance to really trade them out just yet, but Raga has proven himself to be quite capable with it as well, so now it's actually a lost cause. Oh boy. Not the best start. No defense. And also a flank coming in, Rainwaker. It's all falling apart now. And oh, I am with a response. He was the real difference maker when it came to their CT or to their T side. He made at least close and aggressing through Pop Dog all the time. But other than that, it's looking to be a closed out round already. 15 as SKADE. They are just dominating throughout all this. This is their map. They are living it on this upper bracket final.
Yeah, they're getting themselves match point or map point as well. So SKADE, 11 chances to close things out here. Greg, what do you think? You think they got this? You think it's an easy comeback?
I mean,
just say yes.
I mean, yeah.
There we go. There we go. Grev believes in the comeback. 11 straight rounds for the side of Nexus. And well, starting off with this one, it's unlikely.
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's not the best equipment,
again, like,
especially not on
we see, like there we saw the scoreboard come up, and like it's been basically the exact same show as the first half, but Nexus have not gone a single round in the second half.
Yeah. So 4 rounds now. For side of SKADE, looking to not exactly apply pressure just yet, but looking to go with a little bit more aggressiveness. And well, they are already up towards everything. Trade's going away in favor of Nexus this time around, although it's still not clear. Oh no, that's the shot that should have hit Jello.
Well, the T side of SKADE now a 2-on-3 here for round number 16 and turning into a 1-on-3 Rainwaker. 27 frags in 20 rounds, and now he needs to hit 30 if he wants to close things out in this round. He's got 1, but it is shallow to find the frag. I was thinking he might have spotted him, but I think he's on 4-3, so it doesn't seem walking across.
Resolution.
Well, 7 more rounds in a row now.
Still not exactly an issue just yet for the side of SKADE. Like, they had a lot of rounds to play with, and we need one of the bombs to go off, and then you're basically all set for nuke. Well,
also, Rainwaker's had 9 multi-frags in the game so far. That is a huge run. Bandit's Law? That's very ambitious.
Yeah, we haven't even needed to see him fully activate this so far. Saving his efforts for nuke, I guess. Now, with actually a lot of pressure coming in from the backlines, it feels like Nexus have a good read on this potential push coming on through. How are we going to be holding it? point.
Answer not so well as the T side find themselves a few frags and entry towards that B site. Then, oh, look at the utility they're throwing. They're buying time as the bomb is about to go down here. The time again is the worst enemy here for one of these two teams. The C teams have to put that retake, but D side, they're holding them back with nothing but utility positioning on them as well. It's going to be a 3-on-4 here for map point. And well, we're going to be seeing Nuke sooner than later, most likely. And well, BTN, we'll see if he can change that into later here as he's looking for the frag of a spell and just toying with him and finding the shot. Denislaw as well finds one more, and Duplicate closing things out. The T side gets 16. And we're going to be getting into Nuke.
That was a dominant showing. No other way around it. That was a